Hello everyone, my name is Zelda Kelly. I'm with Psychic Secrets, and today is your weekly reading. It is from September the 17th until September the 24th, 2022. Now this is a general reading. It will not resonate with everyone, so please take what resonates with you. So, and there are some cards that fell out. We're going to go with these. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, they're upside down. All right. That was my fault. I turned them upside down. Well, we have quite a mix here of cards. Let me see. Let's go through them. We've got the Hermit. We've got the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. We've got the Justice card. We've got the Four of Swords. Now let's pick two more. I'll get all this in frame so you can see it. And we'll take this second row away while we're talking about the first row. Okay? We have the Six of Pentacles right under the Seven. And well, I love it. You've got the Ace of Pentacles there. On the bottom of the deck, that is an excellent card for you. Going into this next week, excellent card. Now, I will tell you that we are in a Mercury retrograde right now, and it's been very hard for a lot of us to function. It's been a very hard energy Mercury retrograde. So let's take this second row away for the time being so we can talk. I'm just going to put them to the side here, and so we can talk about this first row. Now, I've got to say this. It looks as though, and including the second row, that you have been preparing for something to come. Now, I believe this week is going to find you relaxing a bit, because you're going to be accomplishing something that you've been waiting on for a while. Now, this is you waiting, but being the Hermit doesn't mean that, well, you're going to be held up by yourself, you're going to be alone. I want to point out this six-pointed star. That's the Star of Solomon. With that wand in place, you definitely know that, you know, you can protect yourself. You're still very much involved with everything that you're doing, but I do believe that you've pulled back away a bit. Now, you haven't lost your way at all, but sometimes we have to pull back a little bit to heal, and that's going into this coming week. Now, with this Three of Pentacles, pardon me, the Three of Pentacles is a card where you're coming together and working with others to accomplish a particular goal, and in this particular case, I believe that it is a financial goal, something that you've been working on. This could be the foundation of a corporation, an organization, your employer, your job, you're self-employed, you're actually just even your job, but you're putting things together collectively and you're working together. This is everyone working together. I like it. They're giving everyone's input, opinions. I like this card for you because I think this is a collective journey, and that you've had to have the advice of others, and this is what this is from. Now with this card, this is the Seven of Pentacles, as you can see, and you can see, you know, most people don't realize that this is a plant. It's a nice big plant, and look, it is still growing. There's growth coming off of it. What does that mean? As you make your money, you're growing your money, and you're standing back, and you're taking stock. You're taking an idea of where this money is going, what you're doing with it, but basically you're growing your money. I like that. Now, this Nine of Wands really has to do with work. It has to do with a lot of things, but bottom line is that you've made a chance or a stance. You've made a choice, and Now you're waiting for the next steps. You see his face? He's just holding on and he's just waiting. You've made your choice and you're waiting for the next step. The next step would be the 10 of Wands. The 10 in the tarot is a completion of a journey. That's what you're waiting on, is this completion. Now for this coming week, it does look like that completion is going to be very, very, well, I'm going to say close, very nearby you. So let's take a look at this second row. We're just going to put this out here. I like this for you. Now the Justice card, and being on top of the Hermit, I'm going to say I believe there was something going on that you are justified in your actions, pulling back, taking stock, healing, making sure you're on the right path, but you're still guided and you're still divinely looked after. This Justice card I really like because it shows that you've needed balance. With this Hermit card, it definitely shows us that balance is something that is so important to you. Now, this Justice, this Royal here, can definitely rule, and I'm going to say they can rule with an iron fist if they have to, but you don't have to. I think you're justified in making the steps that you have so far. Now, what helps you with this? Well, this next card is the Four of Swords, one of my favorite cards in the tarot deck. If you've not seen this before, and I apologize for the noise in the background if you can hear that, if you've not seen this before, you can see the PAX. Now, that is Pax. It is Latin for peace. You can see the knight is laying above the sword. You can see the three swords actually pointing down at the knight. This is considered a mosaic, but I like to say that it's a stained glass. I like that because it still provides light that comes in, and that's the metaphor that you've needed. Light is coming in, even though you had pulled back a little bit, even though that you are justified in doing that. Well, what is this card all about? You see that this knight is in prayer. There's meditation. There's relief, figuring things out. It's having that solitude as the Hermit to make sure that you are on the right track. Peace and the stability and the balance are far, far more important to you than many things right now. So that now ties into this whole peace and balance. Do you see this? The scale? We've got the scale in both cards. Interesting, isn't it? So you've basically needed balance in your financial house. Now, this card tells me, and I know if you're watching this, you are a giver. I know it. You give when you don't have it yourself. This card, I interpret it as it's okay to give. We should give. But make sure that there's balance. Make sure you have enough to take care of yourself. That's not selfish. That's even biblical. If you cannot take care of yourself, you cannot take care of others. That's the really important message from this card that I interpret. This is a benevolent card. That is you. You want to be growing your money, working on things, having the peace so you can definitely continue or start helping others. This Ace of Pentacles. This is an excellent timing card. Now, I think this whole mindset of this reading really stemmed back to this past summer, or the summer that we're currently in. It's almost fall. But I believe that there was an idea, maybe even a project that you needed to come together with others. It could even be a church project, and I'm wondering if that might be that, or a social project. Whatever the case may be, the Ace of Pentacles, you see this beautiful, benevolent hand coming out of heaven, cosmic unknown. There's a source here with a message, and that is, you'll have it. You'll have the material needs that you desire. It will be given to you. Now, the one thing that I stress with these cards that are the giver cards, I call them the aces or the giver cards, is that sometimes we get hung up on, yeah, but Zelda, I don't have anybody that will help me. I don't have anybody. How is this going to happen? How is it going to happen? You don't have to know how it's going to happen. That's already been arranged. In fact, I'm going to say it's been prearranged. It will happen. Just sit back, have faith. The faith comes right here through the prayer, through the meditation that you've been giving. This will happen. Allow it to happen. Don't tie the hands of the universe by saying, okay, now I'm going to run out and I'm going to buy a lottery ticket. And then if you don't win the lottery, you say, well, see, I told you it wasn't going to come. Relax. Keep doing what you're doing. It's all going to be coming to you. Now, the last card that we have here is a beautiful card. What does this mean? And I think the theme of this going into this week is maintaining your balance, maintaining what it is that you need to do while you're waiting for something to come through. Now, here's the thing. This young lady requires balance to sit in the position that she's sitting and to have the water jugs and emptying the water. Now, here's what this really means. On the right side is her conscious mind. On the left side is her subconscious mind. But you see there's balance within this entire card. This means, again, that your faith, your prayer has balanced what it is that you are doing. This is such a great reading for you because it is confirmation and confirming that you're on the right track. You've just needed a little help and a little balance, and that's what you've needed. So we're going to pick a final card here, just a final thought on this particular reading for this week. I'm going to tell you, folks, this has to be a very divine, because, my darlings, look at this. The Temperance card is also very much a balance card. You see, she's pouring water back and forth. She has 1 foot in the pond, one on the ground. The same here, 1 foot in the pond, the other in the ground. It's a balance between conscious and subconscious mind, and balance between your spiritual as well as your financial house. This is confirmation for you, my darlings. This is the Temperance card. She is here. She's a fiery card. As far as her wings are concerned, she's ready to go into action. I've got to say this. The last thing for this reading is this path. You see, this is the goal. Most people think that's a star. That's a crown. And seriously, you have a divine guidance here, but you still have a little way to go. That's a path that you still have a little way to go. You start out with a star in your lamp guiding you the way, and the end of the week will show you that you have a star guiding you. This all fits in together. I love this reading for you, and I want to thank you, and I wish you all a wonderful and very balanced week. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful week, and thank you, and take care, and please like and subscribe if you will, and I'll continue to bring you more content. So thanks again, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.